Hello everyone. In this video, I want to discuss with you whether it's beneficial to discuss financial targets with your team or whether it's a good idea or it's a bad idea. So for credibility, my name is Khaled. I have been a dentist for 20 years. I own my own dental practice, Lakeside Dental Spa in Harvey Bay in Queensland. And I took this practice from 1 chair to 10 chairs over the course of 14 years. So when I first started, and I was a solo practice, and probably we were a team of 4 or 5 people, very small team, I was doing a lot of courses with prime practice. And one of the things that you were very strong on is having clear financial targets, understand your expenses very well, and understand how much it will cost you to run your practice, then having financial monthly targets and daily targets. And not just that, you share it with your team on your monthly meetings and your morning huddle, so everyone is on the same page to understand what is required to keep this practice running. I have no problem with that at all, and if it's working for you, it's great. I'm only going to share my experience with you. I find that when we used to be a small team, it's very easy to make sure everyone understands that we're not driven by financial targets. Those financial targets are there just to protect us, to keep our business running, and to make us make the right decisions when it comes to managing expenses and also managing our appointment book. So we make sure we have enough money to pay for our business to keep it running. But I find as your team gets bigger, the amount of information you can provide to your staff can be more challenging. So you'll end up with 1 or 2 staff members that might not understand the intention behind having financial targets. And then eventually those staff members, they might think or might get a feeling that you are 100% driven by finance or by money. And if your staff just questions that or sends that from the practice owner, I can guarantee you this staff might not feel their role is being very fulfilling in your practice, and they might question certain decisions you're making, and it can eventually raise a really bad team culture in your team. My advice to you, and as I evolved over time, I don't share financial targets, not just for that reason. I prepare my own finance in the background with my accountant, with my bookkeeper. If you have a business coach, you can do that. But I don't share it with my team for some reasons. Number one, for the reason I mentioned before, my team is quite large now, and it's very hard to know and to get everyone to understand fully that you're not driven by money. And also because simply after 14 years of practice owners, I have learned that even having the best financial targets are not enough. My targets are simply is providing as much value to as many patients. So my target now is how we can increase certain procedure we do, how we can do more of it, how can we do it better, and how can we have fun doing it. So increase the quantity, the quality, and the spirit. Yes, I have my financial numbers in the background, so I know what numbers I need to keep this business running, but there is no need to share it with my staff. There is no need to share it with my team because I'm managing that in the background. All I want from my team to understand that everything I do, especially with certain procedures, I want to do more of it, I want to do it better, and I want to have fun doing it with them and with the patients. So the 3 has to increase together. For me, if I have a unique service, let's say you're very good in grafting or you're very good in orthodontics, and you believe truly that you add value to your patients, so I want my team to understand I want to reach out to as many patients as possible to add this value to them, and I want to do the best I could to give them the best value, and I want to have fun with them doing it as well. If you have those as your targets instead of financial targets, believe me and trust me, over many years of experience, your team will have the best approach and the best motivation to work with you, and you will find your team culture changing, and even you will enjoy dentistry more. The money will come, the money will flow. Patients will hand you their money without even you requesting it, because they know truly inside you have the best intention to add as much value to their lives. If you find this information helpful, please make sure you like and share it to your friends. If you subscribe to my channel, I will provide you with more content. Thank you so much for listening. It means a lot to me.